Okay, this video is just to show the current state of the pasture. You can see that there are a bunch of goats that are coming up to greet me, and I'm using two strands of electric wire. In this place where they seem to really I've added 3 strands, and amazingly, they don't go through this gate, even though it would be very easy for them to do so. Don't ask me why. They just they respect the gate. That's all I can think of. And here are all the goats coming along. Mostly Nigerian dwarf and La Mancha. Some with horns, some without. I'm going to keep the horns from now on. I haven't had any problems with them, but I digress. So the current state is 2 strands of electric wire. It's a very large pasture. This is a garbage, kind of a garbage can shed, and inside this shed I have, let's see if there are any snakes or spiders in here, but I have the charger. It has electric wires running out for the fence, and I have a plug-in that is just ran through to the house with extension cords. What I'm going to do, my intention was to move the goats over here, let them clean this area up because it was just full of weeds. It was very neglected, overgrown for many years, even before I bought the place. And so my intention was to move them over here for a month or so, and then move them back. But they did not clean this area up in a month. It's a huge pasture, and they're still working on it. But I need to get them moved. They are ready to be moved now. But in the process, I've allowed the pasture next to it to get way overgrown. I'm gonna have to go through with a lawnmower, mow over the fence line because I didn't have the fence. I'm trying to do it as frugally as possible, so I did not have the fence to keep all 3 of these pastures fenced in. So I just took the wire down from one area and moved it to the next. And believe it or not, I did have them in the first pasture at the beginning of the year, moved them to the second pasture, and then moved them to the third, and the second pasture is already way overgrown. So I definitely need to get them moved, and I'll be doing that. So I will be videotaping my process of reclaiming and laying out the electric fence, moving the charger back into the barn, and getting these goats moved over there so they can spend the winter in the barn. I think I'm going to make just one big pasture, and then move, if I want to put a temporarily fence some off, I can just run a string from one end to the other and just kind of move them on that way. So that's the state of my pasture.